last game at the Gamble Pavilion. What did you see out of her today?
Daisy was phenomenal. And what makes it even more special, yes, it's her last game, but also she had two things that look so difficult, but they make it look so easy.
I couldn't even shoot that with, in practice with no defense. But AZ Flood is as a shooter. Over the course of the season, our amazing researcher, Carter, and I had crunched the numbers, and the only thing comparable to what AZ Flood is doing currently is what Sabrina Ionescu did in the WNBA in 2023 when she set the WNBA record for made threes. That's how good of a shooter AZ Flood is. And like you said, to be able to flush the last game and realize, you heard her at halftime, she said, I'm just here to embrace the moment. Mind you, she didn't even get like the traditional send-off because she was sitting on the bench because the game was so out of hand. Again, AZ5, one of the best shooters we have ever seen, but this is a UConn team that a lot of people said, okay, like, are they tested enough? Have they gone through enough battles? The answers keep showing up time and time again, not just offensively, but also defensively, understanding that they're stacked. They're stacked at so many different positions.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just the offense and the defense. And when they're not shooting like they shot today, their defense still causes so much problems. Their offense is why their ceiling is so high, but their defense is why their floor is so high.
Also, a huge part in this one is Sarah Strong. She had 18 points in this matchup.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Dropping back to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Into the hands of his running back, Tutin. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Hand off to Tutin. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing it on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Motioning left is their running back. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
45, white. Blue stripe. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35.
Black 40, sharp, 17.
Tootin gets it from the gun. He's got it in the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they have 3rd and short.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone now. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Throwing it again here. Into traffic, complete. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
Okay,
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
here we go. 45, White.
On the give, it's Tootin. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 red. 60 red.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start with 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Red. Yellow. Plastic. 6. Green back.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Working on first down. This will be caught by Kirk. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here. He's going to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on third and long. That's caught for the first. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now looking to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Working now from the gun. Brought in right side. And they bring him down around the 34.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw now. Looking slant route, complete. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They are throwing it again. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Borregales on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 22. 6, level.
They'll come out throwing. Cut out left. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. We've set it down from 37. Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Again to throw on 2nd. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. 62 black. Ball red. Black ultra. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Inside give here for Newton. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Red, yellow. Slide through. Cut.
They're going to try to throw for it. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check, huh?
From the red zone on 1st. Has it at the 7. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Roster, 6. Cut.
Sticking to the air here. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets them across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
To throw here on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Throwing off the play fake. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Brought in. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it! And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Brock, what did we just see there? Is that some new strategy that I've never seen before for returning kicks?
Nope.
Because I don't think we're ever going to see it again.
I don't think we'll ever see maybe him again get that chance.
Ooh. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits him on the out route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Working on 1st down. This will be caught by Kirk. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Finish strong. 18 Maverick, 18.
Working inside the red zone. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
Cut 19, cut 19. Buffalo 18. 19 Lion.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead to 15. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now Borregales on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Headed left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He fires one deep down the left sideline.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go. Green Jack, block 40.
To the air on third and long. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
60 red. 60 red. Drill green. Red.
Reed now in motion left. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. And goes to the hurry up here. Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cut for big yards on the right side. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bills hold both the football and the solid lead here as they try to close this out. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Pass play now. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a first down. From the red zone on first. It's inside the 10. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Sticking to the air here. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Back now, pressure coming. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Third down from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. 4th down, pass coming. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills so likely locked up the win right there. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Bills stretch the lead to 23. Now Borregales on to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing from the gun here. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing it again here. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Again to throw on 2nd. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. Slot man in motion left. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here we go. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Ready.